You know, one of the fun parts about being mayor is you get to be in the know a little bit, right? You get to see and meet with the companies who are looking to make major investments in our community and help it grow. This last week, I was able to meet with Summit Capital. They are a developer of housing, and they brought their whole team in, and we got a chance to meet and talk about the plans and the timeline for their first 220 multifamily units. They made a commitment to build 1,000 units in this decade, and so they're going to be a little over 20% of that starting this year. So that was great. Got a chance to meet with Microsoft. You know, here's a company that's spent billions of dollars now in Laramie County building data centers. They have the big one in the North Range Business Park. Now we have a new one going up. We call it Project Evergreen, but it's the Microsoft in the Cheyenne Business Parkway next to Lowe's Distribution. Then we have the Bison Business Park, Microsoft going in to talk to them about why Cheyenne was important, how come it was a great place to do business, and how great our team has done in helping make these projects come to fruition. So it was a great visit, and as mayor, it really makes my job fun. You know, we're sitting here today, and it's we've been below zero with snow, but you know, we're only 30, 45 days away from spring and warm weather again, and that reminds us of the DDA and all the things they do for our downtown. So I'm really excited about the way that the Visit Cheyenne and DDA merger has happened. I feel like it gives them more staff and more ability to bring larger activities and projects to downtown. And so things like Friday on the Plaza, you know, our Old West Christmas, they've done such a good job of activating and bringing people downtown. They're a very, very important partner for the city of Cheyenne. So I was at Frontier Days last night, and there for the announcement of the lineup, and you're right, the lineup is amazing. It's A-list stars for country music. It's Brooks and Dunn, kind of harkens back, the last 15 or 20 years, probably one of the best duos in the history of music. Guys like Kid Rock and Nelly, which I think the variety should be able to appeal to somebody. If you like music, there's somebody there you're going to really enjoy. And I really appreciate the impact that Frontier Days has. They just announced that last year, the impact of Frontier Days to Cheyenne was over $40 million in economic activity and benefit to our community. Restaurants, hotels, that type of thing. So they're an important partner of ours, and I think this 126th Daddy of them all is going to be epic. So I will tell you, I just asked about rodeo tickets from the general chairman, and the ticket sales right now, we haven't even opened the ticket box, but with the renewal of season tickets for the rodeo, they're almost at the exact same level they were a year ago when they would be open for 3 months. And so the demand for rodeo tickets is huge. And so if you want to come see the Daddy of them all, you better get down to that ticket office pretty quick, because they're going fast. Scooters were introduced right at the beginning of Frontier Days last year, and I was a little bit concerned on how that would go, but it seems like from the user's perspective it's gone pretty well. I still have a little bit of concern about where people lay them and leave them, but the company's done a pretty good job of being reactive and picking them up when we call. But it's a great way for them to get around town without parking, and I hope that we'll see a continued success of that program. Yeah, so the Southeast Wyoming Launchpad Pitch Day was held last Friday, and I went as a guest of one of the people who were pitching, and I cannot tell you how impressed I was with the 5 different groups of owners, these entrepreneurs in Southeast Wyoming, who were talking about their companies and what they've done. An innovative way for people at home with glaucoma to be able to manage their pressures and be able to let their doctors know on a daily basis what that looks like. A lady had an idea of how female runners could be safe and wouldn't have to alter their running styles because of their concern for security, to a lady who had an idea for smart pallets that would actually keep track of where they were going so they'd be not able to be stolen. It was Shark Tank Laramie County style, and I cannot tell you how excited I'm about the idea that we're doing this every year, and hopefully these small local businesses will continue to grow and we'll start to diversify our economy and hire folks locally. And so it was my first attempt, or my first opportunity, and I can't wait for next year's pitch day. Sure. So from my perspective, workforce is one of the really big things we need to continue to work on. We have these new technology companies, manufacturing companies coming to Cheyenne on a regular basis now. and they're looking for employees. And so we have a lot of people who are underemployed, and I think this scholarship is going to give those people a chance to improve their skill set so they can take these new jobs that are going to be much higher paying with benefits and become career type jobs for them. So I think LCCC is one of the keys to that. They're nimble, they can help us with the workforce, they can help employees improve their skills and become the kind of employees that people want, employees or employers want, and we'll have more success in diversifying our economy.